Hey, you asked me how to graph number one. Okay, so I just want to quickly show you how to do that. Let me wait for this thing to load up. Okay, so remember that at least for the first two, all right, this is not going to work after that. But for the first two, what you're supposed to do here is that this bottom number here is going to tell you that you're going to go to the right, not the left, to the right too. And normally you would have a number up here, but since I don't have one, I can assume it's 0. So I'm actually going to move to the right too. So my fake origin will begin right here. And because I didn't move up or down, I'm actually going to start this right here is my fake origin. Notice that I don't have a point there, right? So I'm going to take off that point because I don't really have one there. And then from there, remember that I have to do the parent function numbers. Where we have like negative, really all you need is negative 1, 0, 1. I think I put negative 2 and positive 2 on the original video, but this is undefined. This is going to be negative 1. This is going to be positive 1. All right, for the parent function. So now this has a negative 1. So this is going to make all of these, only the y coordinates, you're going to multiply those by a negative 1. All right, so what I'm trying to tell you is that this is going to be 1 now. This is still going to be undefined, and this is going to be negative 1. So the first point you actually want to do on here is negative 1, which from here, remember right here is a fake origin. Negative 1 would mean to the left 1 and up 1. So there's my first point. Okay, and the other point is positive 1, negative 1. All right, notice that I'm saying positive 1, negative 1. All right, so that's really all I need. I can go ahead and do that. Again, 3 and below, after you get past number 2, then you can try to use the calculator to graph that if you like. Okay, but for this one, this should be easy enough to graph now. The domain, remember, oops, I didn't mean to delete that. The domain for this one is x cannot be equal to 2. The range is y cannot be equal to 0. Domain here is x. The vertical asymptote is x is equal to 2. Horizontal asymptote is y is equal to 0. All right, so on this one, notice that you're going to move to the left 3. Remember, x is a liar, so it's going to be the opposite, and this is going to be up 1. All right, well, what do I mean by that? Well, what I mean by that is that that's where your vertical asymptote is going to be located. Up 1 would be right here. Okay, and then after that, I am stretched by a factor of 2. So again, I'm going to do the same points for the parent function. No, that's not 0. It's undefined here. This is positive 1, but now I'm going to multiply in times 2. So the first point that I have on here should be negative 1, negative 2. The other one is positive 1, 2. Okay, so that's really all the points that I need at that point. Remember that where my vertical asymptote is located would be x is equal to negative 3. Negative 3. Which would also give me my domain. All right, so I'm just going to let you do the range. All right, hopefully that helps. Again, remember from there on, 3 and below, you're not going to try to graph this by hand. Okay, you're just trying to look for all of these. Okay, so please let me know if this helps, and if it doesn't, just shoot me a text and let me know what you need help with.